Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr. And on this channel, we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. Hola a todos, bienvenidos a mi canal Oblong Polka Dots. Me llamo Kerr y en este canal hablamos de maquillaje, cuidado de piel y belleza. Entonces, si eso es algo que te gusta, has venido al lugar correcto. Hi everybody. I'm in a hurry, so we're going to jump right into it. I was hemming and hawing to decide if I wanted to film, and now I'm like running late. So this is going to be the Norvina, which one is this one? The Pro 3 palette that we're going to try out today. I'm super duper late for this one because it's been out for a long time, but I finally picked them up, all three of them. And so I wanted to try all three. So I did the purple one yesterday. You'll see that coming up soon. And now we're going to try this one today. This is what the palette looks like. It has a gigantic mirror that comes with it. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I know that I better figure it out real quick. So there's a couple products here also I'm going to try out that I haven't used before. So let's just jump right into it, I think. Okay, there we go. So first off, I am going to wear a foundation today. So underneath the foundation, I'm going to go with this Charlotte Tilbury Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Sunscreen, a visible UV flawless primer. And I grabbed this because I watch Andrea Renee, and she swears by this product. And then I've had it in my collection for a while. I just haven't used it. So with this one, I believe, let me see if it's open already. Hold on. Oh, it's got a little seal there on the top of it. So you have to take off the seal. And then after that, you can put the top on. And I'll show you what it looks like. Here's the top. And then you take it like this. And you swing it back around because there's a little spot right here that you click open. Okay. So we're going to use a little bit of this. Oh, it's got kind of a creamy color to it. It's completely washed out by the camera, but it's got kind of a peachy yellowy color to it. It's probably sufficient. Like I said, I grabbed this because Andrea Renee loves this, and I love watching her channel. Her makeup is so beautiful. It's always like spot on. She does lots of neutrals, and she uses this frequently. This and the other one from, what is it called? Not Dr. Dennis Gross, Peter Thomas Roth, I think. It's another primer that I have on my wish list. I'll grab it and share it with you guys when I finally haul it. Okay, this is very moisturizing. It feels super emollient. It feels good. Makes the skin feel dewy, like wet. Okay, let's jump into it. I have here a Danessa Myricks. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, you guys. Danessa Myricks Color Fix Foils. This is in the shade Alien. I think it's supposed to be like a dual chrome or a multi-chrome. We're going to take a little synthetic brush here and we're going to put a little dot. And that's what we're going to use as the base for today's eye. You don't need a lot, very little. This stuff is always like super pigmented. Okay, this one's no different. So we're just putting this on the eye, and that will be the base for the shadow. Right there. We're not going all the way up and out because this can get like really messy really fast. Just like that. Take it right up to the crease, all over the lid, and to the outer corner. Okay. These tend to dry pretty quickly too, which is nice. I think this is intended to be used as a topper, this one. But why does it feel like am I in frame? Am I close enough to you guys? Let me move you a little bit closer. Come over here so you can see. There, that's better. Okay, that's on. No dilly-dallying today. We have a little brush right here, And let's go for something a little bit bold. How about this color right here? C2, this one. It's orange, and right now it's October, so I figure, why not? Oof, holy crap. Okay. Well, yeah. If I wanted to go big and bold, this is what it's going to look like, for sure. We're going to have to tone this down a smidge. Just a scotch. I am going to work today, so, you know, we don't want it to be that bright. Or do we? Or do we? How do you guys like to do your makeup when you go to work? Let me know in the comments. I would like to know. Do you work somewhere that you have to kind of be a little downplayed, a little more demure? Or do you work somewhere that you can just wear whatever you want? Do you push the envelope? Let me know in the comments. ¿Cuándo quieres hacer el maquillaje? ¿Cuándo vas a trabajo? Let me know. Okay, well, to say that this is bright is an understatement. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab, let's see, let's put this down. Let's get a flat brush and figure out what we can do to tone this down a little bit. How about, this color here? This one right here. It's called B4. Maybe we can simmer down with B4. Maybe not. Oh no. Well, some days are like that. A little bit? That's a little bit better. I shouldn't say better, but it's a little more calm. We're going to diffuse some of that color there. Okay, so for the rest of my lid, I kind of want to go with, I mean, since we're already unhinged this morning, might as well just stick with the trend. How about this one right here, B2? If you're going to go big, go all the way. I guess we're in mermaid territory this morning, or Mardi Gras, or both. Not sure. But this is a lot. It's fine. This is fine. Well, just like the other day with the other palette, I'm not really seeing any fallout, which is nice. I do like that. And the colors are easy to blend. And we're going to clean up a bunch of this here in a second because it's definitely looking wild. Overall, though, I think it's okay. I do want to pop some kind of shimmer on top here. Okay, so right next to B1, let's go in with B2. This one right here. And we're going to throw this right on top. See how quickly we salvage that? It's all good. This one is a little more dry compared to the other formula. The other formula is kind of like a satin more than a matte, and this shimmer is a little bit drier than that was. Okay, and then we're going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to blend out the edges of this super bright color. Let's just bring it in a little bit, just like that. Soften it up considerably, and then we're going to pop something on that outer corner because the outer corner is looking a little bit wild. Some wild space there. but we need to soften this first. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, okay. We're back on track. Let's find a deeper color to put on the outer corner so it can look a little more refined. How about we go with this one, C4, right here. Okay, so we're gonna go with C4 to deepen up the outer corner and hopefully to salvage this a little bit. Because what I don't want to do is have to take all of this off, clean my face, and then run out the door with nothing on. That's better. Okay. And then, let's see. I think we're good. This is a crazy look. If you guys work with me and you see me, oh, just know that this morning the struggle was real. I think I do want to add a little more up here though, so I can blend it in a little bit more with that fluffy brush. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to pull this in right across the crease. This crazy look, girl. What in the world? What are you doing? I need another color to put on top to make it pop a little bit more. Since we're going to go off the rails today, might as well go completely off the rails. Yeah, okay. Let's pick another one. So we still have our flat brush here. I want something that's like a little more punchy. So let's try this one right here. C5. We're going to try that one over the top and see if that yields the look I'm going for. Oh yeah, that's so much better. This is more of what we were looking for right here. This one has gold in it. It's a bit smoother formula as well. Yeah, I like that. Me gusta. Está mejor. And a little more on this side, and then we're going to be done with the eyes. Because, yeah, your girl went a bit overboard this morning. Just a tad. Okay. Yes, I like this palette, even though this look is a little bit crazy. Let's clean up. I don't see a lot of fallout at all, which is nice. Looks like whatever I do have is from the brush. So yeah, this is really pretty. I'm going to use this again. I'll probably use it to make some Halloween looks, because that seems like the kind of palette that it is. Okay. Woo. All right, let's do our usual, shall we? We're going to go in with this Milani Conceal and Perfect in number 4 Nectar, and we are going to neutralize the gray under the eye and the melasma on the lip. We're going to grab a sponge and we're just going to press that out. And then after that, we're going to go in with our new foundation. Let's tilt the camera a little. There we go. So the foundation I'm going to try today is from ColourPop. It's called Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. And I have mine in the shade 20B3 or Dark 157W. I've never used this foundation before, so I'm not really sure what to expect. So we're just going to stick with one pump. We're going to grab our sponge. We'll dot it all over. And then we're just going to work it in. I did the color match on Ulta's website to figure out like what shade to get. And I think that that color match is doing a really good job now that it's got a bigger sampling of people to choose from. Because the last couple of times I used it, it's been spot on. So, and this time looks to be the same. Barring the fact that this may oxidize. I don't know. Okay. It feels good on the skin. I like that primer. Oh my gosh, that primer is so hydrating. Now that I'm getting older, my skin is getting dry. So having a hydrating primer is nice, especially when it gets cold out. Okay, this is a good match. It's a good match. I like it. What do you think? Okay, so now let's go in with the usual suspects. We have our Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Maple. We're going to put that right here. And we're going to put that right here. A little here, a little here. And then we're going to blend it in using our same little sponge. Just like that. Okay. And then on top of this, we are going to brighten it up a little bit using our Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Concealer. And that comes in the shade M21. Just a little bit, because this stuff is very pigmented. Like, super pigmented. It's very brightening. And although I like that look, I don't want to overdo it. I want it to be like, not subtle, but just not neon underneath my eyes. And then we're going to set the under eye using the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in 33 Honey. That's this one right here. And I have a little puff that I bought from Amazon. It comes in like a bag of 10, I think. And we're going to just use this to set that. I tend to put the powder on, and then we're going to rub the excess off on the back of the hand so it's not too much underneath the eyes. That's the thing, if you're going to be setting your under eye, the goal is not to put too much of anything under there, because otherwise you're going to have like all your little wrinkles and lines showing, because it will settle into the creases. You just want a little bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and set the rest of the face with our CMA powder. And remember, we're not going to use too much, because if we do, we're going to look casket ready. However, we need enough to set the face for the day so that our face is not moving all over the place, right? Okay. That's good. And then next we're going to go in with this blush. I seem to really have fallen in love with some new blushes lately. It's like, I don't know where these have come from, but I do like them a lot. This blush is like from J-Cat Beauty. It's called Blush Mellow. It's kind of like a mix of a cream and a powder. This is berries and cream. And it's got such a weird texture to it, but I like it. It's really strange, but I do like it. I'm going to pull this right up here. And you can see it's very pigmented. A little bit goes a very long ways. So the first time I used it, I kind of figured that out right away. So I was pretty careful with it. But if you're looking for a super affordable blush with a lot of pigment that wears well throughout the day, I would check these out. I think they were like a couple bucks, and I bought mine from Ulta. Okay, that's good. And then to set all of this, we are going to go in with the Milani Peach Make It Last setting spray. This is discontinued. And you guys just watched me spray my very last bit. That's all that was left. So while that's drying, let's go in with, let's see. I kind of feel like I use the same liners all the time, but it's because they work for me. So these are from Urban Decay. This one is Woodstock and this one is Love Drug. I'm going to use Love Drug on the top and Woodstock on the bottom. And because this look is so bold and I'm going to work, I don't think I'm going to mirror it. I think we're just going to leave it the way it is. So I'm not going to put any kind of shadow on my lower lash line. So that's the upper line and the waterline on top. And then we're going to throw Woodstock on the bottom. Maybe a little bit more up here. I learned this technique from Mufida, where she closes her eye and then she lines her upper waterline that way so that she doesn't poke her eye out. And I just thought that was so brilliant. It seems obvious that you would do that, but I never thought of it. So thank you, Mufida. And, ooh, girl, I have made such a mess. Be careful with that foundation. It has a little bit of a splash to it. Okay. And then for the lower lash line as mentioned, we're going to go in with Woodstock. Do I have a lash in my eye? This happened yesterday too. I'm going to pull that right to the edge and then go right through here. Same on this side. And we're going to do that instead of putting a shadow underneath. Okay, looks good. All right, so then we are going to finish up. Let's go in with our brow pencil from MAC. My brows are tattooed, but I do need to brush them up. If I fill them in, it's probably going to be with this pencil from MAC in the shade Spiked. This is my all-time favorite brow pencil. For my mascara, I'm going in with the Fenty Hella Thick. Just like this. This stuff is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm like addicted to this mascara. I can't seem to grab for any other mascara because this is the one I just keep reaching for. It's kind of like when I discovered Lash Princess from Essence. Same thing. That mascara had me in an absolute chokehold. By the way, I always list the fragrance that I'm wearing for the day in the description box. So even though I have not been talking about them in the video, they are listed. So today I'm going to be wearing Maison Francis Kirk Dijon's Fluidity Gold. Just thought I would mention that. A little bit more up here. Just a scotch. Poco más. Okay. Bueno. And then for my lips, we are going in with a Dior lipstick. I'll have it listed below because I cannot remember what this shade is. It's a neutral. Let's pop this on. And that's it. Love these. That's it. That's the look, you guys. What do you think? I like it. I thought it was going to be an absolute disaster, but you know what? I like it. It turned out great. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.